Alrighty, we're live on YouTube and welcome everybody. My name is Mila and welcome everyone coming to our weekly.
You want water?
Again. Oops, let me unmute everyone real quick. Mute everyone first. Okay. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, we're all set. So tonight we have a guest speaker here. His name is David Peter. He's the Silver Director of USANA. And he have lots of knowledge to talk about tonight about how we can maintain a healthy weight and then make us a very beautiful shape of the body. So David, take it away.
Thanks, Mila. Appreciate it. And we're going to go ahead and share this screen right here, and we'll be on our way. So everybody, this is the Health Eagle Show, and we'll hit the from the beginning. There we go. Got it. And hopefully we will be seeing the translation up above. Let's see, media recording device tech. Got it. All right. So today we have, we're going to talk about reset, and we're going to be resetting your life. And it's how do you get your energy back? How do you get your weight in line? How do you feed your cells, make sure they're getting the energy that they need? And today we're on the Health Eagle Show, and I'm Dave, and I'm your friendly Health Eagle, and let's get started. There we go. The Health Eagle Show is a weekly presentation about great nutrition, appropriate exercise, and healthy lifestyles to help you optimize your longevity and improve your health and happiness. And the reason why we do this is because too many people die too long and live too short, and we're endeavoring to change that paradigm by creating the healthiest family on earth. And we wanted to shout out to our Olympians. USANA's Olympians earned 91 medals, total medals, 36 golds, 31 silvers, and 24 bronze. So basically, we tied with China for second in overall total medals, and that's fantastic for a company and its nutrition, and that all based upon USANA trust in USANA. And it's all about, why do people trust USANA? It's because our cellular health obsession, our premium supplementation products, our hybrid technologies, our olive oil botanic blend, and it's one of the most outstanding direct selling companies in the world. And we're creating the healthiest family on earth in so doing. It's the guarantee of USANA is the purity, potency, quality, identity, and formulation. And this is based upon the scientific basis for all of USANA products and all of the research and development that goes into USANA. USANA doesn't sit on its hands in any way in terms of putting out the top quality and most scientifically relevant nutritional products in the world. Well, we'll start with reset. And the reason why we do reset is because of insulin resistance. And insulin resistance essentially is when your insulin can't open the door to your cell and get the glucose that you eat, which is the energy, the sugars, and so forth, and get them to your inside of your cells. And what happens if this sugar can't get into your cells to feed your cells and the mitochondria inside of your cells? It stays in the bloodstream, and then it deposits into the liver, and then through the liver, then it develops into the rest of the body to create fat. And depending upon whether you're male or female, your fat men's fat goes around the waist and women's fat goes around the hips. But basically, the issue is that we need to be able to take the food that you eat that generates this glucose, which is your sugar, and we need to get it to the inside of the cell. And when you eat or you spike your sugar, it creates inflammation around the cells, and that shuts off the doorways. And since and pretty much rusts the locks to the door, right? And the insulin is the key to the door, and you can't open the door because the hinges are all locked up because of the you have the sugar, the insulin spiking has created too many what's the terminology? My gosh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. The has damaged the door openings. Free radicals. That's what we're looking for. The free radicals. It's created free radicals which have damaged the access through the cell, and therefore you can't get the sugars there. So what we want to do is reset your body's insulin resistance, and that's what this is all about. So insulin, once again, is a hormone. It's generated in your pancreas, and it helps glucose get into the cells and feed those cells. They can create the energy in order for your body to properly access. And glucose comes from the food that you eat. Your liver then makes glucose in times of need, and when you're not taking in, because your liver will store fat, right? And your fat then is broken down back into glucose, so the sugars can get into the bloodstream, and the insulin will carry that to it. So if you want to look at that, the insulin resistance is when the cells of your muscles and body cannot receive the energy, and that energy in the form of glucose stays in the blood and then creates fat. So we're going to push that button, that reset button, and the reset program starts with a 5-day blast of controls on what you eat and how it's digested, so you can control that. And we go through these reset programs periodically in order to do that, to help people understand. And once you start burning fat or burning your glucose, getting the energy you need, one, you're going to be more energetic, so you're going to be able to do more. You're going to have more energy, you're going to be more active, and therefore you're going to be able to burn more calories. And at the same time, you're going to be able to open up more doors to your cells. So the reset program is more than just products. It's an attitude and an approach. So I want to go through that right away. Here is that every day you want to be active. You want to stand, you want to move, you want to smile, you want to walk, you want to get outside, get that fresh air. You want to be moving. Okay. And then you want to try to remove the cell poisons from your environment. So you want to avoid bad or hazardous physical or mentally stressful environments. And that is a matter of taking control over the attitude of your body. And try to stay here. We're not getting translations, and I don't know why. I can't stop and take that under control right now. So then we want to try to control the environment that you're in. You want to control your environment. You want to make sure that you're avoiding bringing hazards into your body. You don't want to be spiking your sugar. Obviously, you're not going to. You don't want to eat snacks and that sort of thing. So we want to keep those out. So, and then every day you want to weigh yourself, and you want to do this at the same time. And the reason for doing that is to have a regular point where you can compare weight from one day to the next day to the next day to the next day. So you're establishing a systematic approach to measuring. And the key component of this is that which gets measured gets managed. I get that again. If you measure something, you're going to manage it. And so we want you to measure your weight. And you want to get on the scale and you want to write down the day that you're measuring. And if you're doing it every day at the same time, you're going to have that same routine. I recommend that you do it immediately following your morning toilet, and get that routine in place so that every morning you go and get your weight measurement, write it down. I use a calendar, and I put the weight right there on the calendar, so I'm able to go back and see where I was and where I am, so I know what my progress is. And once you start doing that, then you're going to be self-motivating. So it's you're going to look at it as measure, manage, motivate. So you're going to manage, you're going to measure yourself. The process of measuring yourself is going to create this management process, and it's also going to create a self-motivation. So always write down your weight and do it on a per day basis and do it at the same time. And you will find that it's measure, manage, and motivate. Go there. You need to make sure you're drinking plenty of fresh, clean water. You can't lose weight if you are not properly hydrated. And the reason for that is because you have to detox, and you have to keep fluid flowing so your digestive system will work and your lymph system will work and your blood will be able to carry those calories around properly. All right. So you want to make sure you have plenty of water, and the recommendation is for every calorie you burn, you need 1 milliliter of water, and that's pretty tough to do. So here's a good example. If you can plan that your calorie usage is about 2,500 calories per day, you should be drinking 2.5 liters of water, which is essentially right around 80 ounces each day. Well, I'll give you an idea of the 80 ounces is two of these, two of those cans of water, but about 16, you're talking, 16 bottles of water, 16-ounce bottles of water. And that's a lot of water. And so sometimes you'll find it difficult to drink that water, so you need to make it a little easier to drink that amount of water. And we have a product, the watermelon electrolyte process. It helps your body absorb the water. I find that it helps me drink more water because it is easier for me to swallow, to use the electrolyte product. But that's essentially what you need to do. You baseline working on drinking the right amount of water in order to keep that hydration going, to stay detoxed, keep your lymph flowing properly. And I say that in the detox is because lymph means like water. And lymph is how you get your cells when they renew, or I like to say when your cells poop, right? It's the lymph that carries that out. And it also helps with uh, your resistance to disease. All right. So then the next thing is that you need to get plenty of rest as well. You need to plan on sleeping. You need to do it because your cells renew during sleep. So you need good cell renewing sleep. That's the mid-level sleep. All right. Next is just to reset your insulin resistance. And initially it's a first 5-day program where you're going to take one health pack package in the AM and one health pack package in the PM. And this will be making sure that you get plenty enough of your nutrition. So you're feeding your body the right amount of nutrition that it needs to carry forward. And you want to drink 3 Nutrimeal or Nutrimeal Active or the new whey protein isolate shakes. So 1 at breakfast, 1 at lunch, 1 at dinner, and then you're going to have an energy bar for a snack per day, and you're also going to eat a probiotic stick pack, 1 every day for the first 5 days. And this will help clear out the digestive system. It'll help cleanse. You're going to detox, and you're also going to be resetting that insulin in your body. Then during days 6 through 28, you're going to carry forward, you're going to drink 1 shake per day. You do that, generally speaking, most people do their shakes in the morning. I love to do my shake in the morning because it's very quick. And there's all kinds of recipes for shakes, and we can talk about recipes at your convenience. But basically, as a single, so your shakes are either the Nutrimeal Active, or the whey protein isolate. If you're really interested in building lean muscle mass, then I would highly recommend the whey protein isolate as your shake. Then you're going to be going to you're going to take your health pack, and you're going to make sure you take it in the morning and you take it in the evening. I usually take it with my shake in the morning and then with my evening meal. But everybody's a little bit different. But that's my recommendation. Now you can eat 1 low glycemic snack per day. It's easy to do that when you're eating a USANA protein bar. And then you're going to eat 1 normal healthy meal per day. You're going to make sure you get your protein, your vegetable, your carbohydrate. Recommendation is that you eat early and avoid eating late. That is, the later you eat, the less you have to start burning those calories from what you've eaten, plus the fact they're going to be sitting in your gut overnight, and that may cause you not to be able to get the sleep that you need for your recovery and for your health. So basically, recommending that you're eating early meaning 5-ish to 6-ish. Okay, try not to eat after 7. And you're going to want to plan your evening after that. We like to go as we eat, and then we like to go for a walk, and then we like to rest and get ready for bed. That's a good way to go. All right. So then celebrating your life, and we'll try to go through. You've got that transform phase, which is that initial 5 days, and then you've got the maintain phase, which is the following days. I like to maintain continuously, right? So every day I have a shake in the morning, and the reason why I have a shake in the morning is because it helps control my cravings throughout the day, so I don't snack and I don't go for sugary foods and that sort of thing. But everybody will do theirs a little bit different. I like to keep my diet going. I lost 60 pounds initially in my journey with USANA, and by maintaining my process, I've been able to stay at no less than that 60 pounds. Usually, I can drop another 10 pounds or so forth here and there. But generally speaking, over the last 8 years, I have stayed right at that 60-pound loss. And that's been really gratifying. So here's in the presentation on the slide, you can see, like your Nutrimeal and probiotic and health pack. You got your little snack, and you take your Nutrimeal, snack your PM, and then your Nutrimeal and water and exercise and sleep. So that's the checklist we just went through, and there's a good checklist for that 5 days. And there are tools, but basically this is it. And you're going to be able to better use the food that you eat to feed your body properly and keep the glucose from circulating throughout the body. That is, you're going to eat the food, it's going to be digested, you're going to take the glucose and other sugars in your body, and you're going to be, those sugars are going to be converted to glucose, and then they're going to be fed to your cells, and then the insulin is actually going to be generated in your pancreas, and it's going to carry the sugar to the cells, and it's going to open up the cells, and you're going to feed that mitochondria, and mitochondria is your energy factory of your body. And there you have it. It's a pretty simple and straightforward approach to being healthier and happier, and you will lose weight, you will be more energetic, and you will feel better. And that is why we call that reset. So I just wanted to summarize that for you. And I thank you for listening to the Health Eagle Show. And we look forward to talking to you next time. See you next time on the Health Eagle Show. Thank you very much. Okay, Mila.
Alrighty, thank you for amazing presentation. I guess we're all set for reset now.
Yeah, reset refresher.